What if one man could take a rust-covered car that looked destined for the junkyard and transform it into a head-turning masterpiece in just days? That's exactly what Chip Foose became known for on Overhaulin. His designs blurred the line between art and engineering, and his quick builds felt almost unreal. But behind the legendary TV show lies a story fans rarely hear. Early struggles, dramatic career shifts, personal heartbreak, and the quiet battles that shaped the man who changed custom car culture forever. So who is Chip Foose really, and how did he turn broken dreams into rolling art? Chip Foose's story starts long before television fame. Born in Santa Barbara, California, Chip grew up surrounded by the sound of tools and engines in his father's small hot rod shop. By the time most kids were just learning to ride bikes, Chip was already sketching cars and practicing with wrenches. At 7 years old, he customized his first vehicle, a Porsche 356 his dad was working on. That early exposure sparked a love that would define his entire life. Determined to blend artistic creativity with mechanical skill, Chip attended the prestigious Art Center College of Design. But money was tight, and he had to drop out before graduating. Instead of quitting, he took jobs wherever he could, working at custom shops and building a reputation for his clean style and incredible vision. Eventually, he returned to finish his degree, this time armed with both experience and determination. His career breakthrough came when he joined Boyd Coddington's Hot Rods by Boyd. There, he rose to president, designing show-stopping cars that earned national attention. But creative differences and growing tension would eventually push him to strike out on his own, a risky decision that would either make or break his career. When Chip Foose walked away from Hot Rods by Boyd in the late 1990s, it wasn't an easy move. Leaving a high-profile role meant stepping into uncertainty, but Chip had a vision, a studio where he could design without compromise. That vision became Foose Design, founded in Huntington Beach, California. From day one, the shop turned heads. Foose Design specialized in custom builds that combined sleek lines, flawless paint, and subtle details that elevated each vehicle into something unique. Unlike many hot rod shops that focused on aggressive, loud modifications, Chip's style was elegant, balanced, and timeless. It didn't take long for his cars to start winning awards. One of his earliest triumphs was capturing the prestigious America's Most Beautiful Roadster trophy, a prize he would claim multiple times over the years. But success didn't come without challenges. Chip's departure from Boyd Coddington wasn't smooth, and whispers about tension between the two shops rippled through the custom car community. Still, Foose Design thrived, drawing clients who trusted Chip's unmatched eye for design. His reputation as a visionary builder grew, setting the stage for something much bigger than a garage full of dream cars, television fame that would make him a household name. In 2004, television changed Chip Foose's life forever. TLC launched Overhaulin, a show with a simple but brilliant premise. Take unsuspecting car owners, trick them into thinking their vehicle had been stolen, and then surprise them with a complete transformation in just 1 week. At the center of it all was Chip, sketching dazzling concepts on the spot and leading his crew to pull off jaw-dropping builds under impossible deadlines. The show wasn't just about cars, it was about emotion. Owners often broke down in tears when they saw their old clunkers reborn as one-of-a-kind masterpieces. Chip's calm demeanor, combined with his lightning-fast creativity, made him the perfect face of the series. Millions of viewers tuned in, and Overhauling quickly became a cultural phenomenon among car lovers and casual fans alike. The success of the show boosted Foose Design into the spotlight, with clients worldwide wanting a piece of the magic. Merchandise, appearances, and collaborations poured in, making Chip not just a customizer, but a TV celebrity. Yet behind the fame, Chip remained focused on design. While other stars leaned into drama, Chip's quiet humility stood out. But his story wasn't all trophies and applause. Real struggles also shaped his journey. By the mid-2000s, Chip Foose had become a legend in the automotive world. His trophy shelf filled quickly. Multiple Riddler Awards, several America's Most Beautiful Roadster titles, and countless magazine features. Industry peers praised him not only for his builds, but also for raising the standard of custom design. His induction into the Hot Rod Hall of Fame and later honors like Builder of the Decade in 2019 cemented his place in history. What made Chip different was his approach. Instead of chasing trends, he created designs that aged gracefully. His cars often looked like factory creations that had been perfected, not radically altered. Fans and critics alike admired how his builds carried a sense of refinement rarely seen in custom culture. Even beyond cars, Chip's influence spread through sketches, concept designs, and collaborations with major manufacturers. He worked on projects for Ford, General Motors, and even Disney, helping bring vehicles to life for movies like Cars. While many builders stuck to the garage, Chip bridged the gap between entertainment, industry, and artistry. But even as the awards and recognition piled up, life had a way of keeping him grounded. Away from the spotlight, Chip faced personal struggles that tested his resilience. Behind the fame and trophies, Chip Foose lived through challenges that shaped him as much as his success. His sister Amy battled the rare genetic condition progeria, which causes rapid aging in children. She passed away at just 16 years old, leaving a lasting mark on Chip and his family. In her honor, Chip became a strong supporter of the Progeria Research Foundation, serving as vice chair and using his platform to raise awareness. That tragedy added a deeper layer to his work. While fans admired his cars, Chip quietly carried the weight of personal loss. His charitable side reminded people that even the biggest TV personalities are human. Over the years, occasional rumors and speculation have surfaced online about Chip's career slowing down or challenges behind the scenes. Some YouTube commentary channels have even painted a darker picture of his life today. But despite the gossip, Chip has remained steady, continuing to sketch, design, and show up at industry events. Rather than chasing constant spotlight, Chip seems focused on what matters most: family, design, and legacy. And while Overhaulin ended in 2019, Chip's story is far from finished. In fact, many fans believe his most interesting chapter is still ahead. Since Overhaulin wrapped up its final season, Chip Foose hasn't disappeared. He's evolved. He continues to run Foose Design, releasing sketches and builds that keep his loyal fan base engaged. His appearances at major car shows, like SEMA, prove he's still a respected force in the industry. Online, his design breakdown videos have introduced a new generation of fans to his artistry. But with the end of mainstream TV exposure, speculation has grown. Some viewers wonder if Foose Design has slowed down, while others speculate about whether Chip will return to television. A few viral videos with dramatic titles suggest things are tragic for Chip Foose, though these claims often exaggerate for clicks. What's true is that Foose has shifted to a quieter, more sustainable rhythm, choosing meaningful projects over constant media noise. At the same time, whispers about future collaborations continue. Could Chip be planning a return to screens, perhaps on streaming platforms? Or is he preparing for a legacy phase, focusing on mentorship and passing down his skills? Whatever the case, his ability to surprise audiences hasn't faded. For someone who's made a career out of transforming the unexpected, Chip's next move could be his boldest yet. So who is Chip Foose? He's a visionary who turned childhood sketches into rolling works of art, a builder who redefined custom cars, and a TV legend who inspired millions through Overhaulin. Beyond the trophies and fame, Chip's story is one of resilience, creativity, and quiet determination. His legacy is already secure, but his next move remains a mystery, whether it's more groundbreaking builds, mentorship, or a surprise return to screens. One thing's certain, Chip Foose isn't finished shaping car culture. If you want to follow more stories like his, hit subscribe and join us for the ride. What makes Chip Foose stand out isn't just the cars he builds, it's the way he brings people into the story. Fans don't just see a vehicle transformed, they see memories, emotions, and personal histories rebuilt on wheels. That's why Overhaulin wasn't just a car show, it was a human story wrapped in horsepower. Each reveal wasn't about horsepower numbers or fancy paint alone, it was about giving someone back a piece of their life. That connection between design and emotion is what turned Chip from a builder into a legend that people still talk about today.